Hello dear traders. Thank you very much for helping us. Help forms can be found in the description of this video. Dear viewer, please give me your like. Your thumbs up is extremely important to spread the channel Guru.Markets. Now we will analyze the current fundamental indicators of the company Abacus Life Inc., ticker ABL. This review is based on information as of May 26, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets Corporation Abacus Life, ABL, belongs to the subcategory Life Insurance. 15 companies are involved in the comparison. This is quite representative. Let's start with general information about the company. A little further we will look at each indicator in a little more detail. If you want, you can pause the video. You can study all the parameters of the company in question more carefully. Access to the database with the structure of company tickers is free and open. You are kindly requested to share the link to the stock analysis with your friends. Thank you for your repost, as well as other support. We really need all this. Market capitalization of the company Abacus Life, ABL, valued at $0.68 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $262 billion. Abacus Life, ABL, accounts for a share of 0.261% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.16 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $145 billion. Abacus Life Inc. constitutes a share of 0.113%. Comparing the occupied shares of market and balance sheet capitalization, we will see the following. Share Abacus Life Inc. in a subcategory when assessing market value is 0.261%. The book value is 0.113%. This is 57% less than the share of the exchange value. Assessment of the company's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Overall company assessment Abacus Life Inc. will be demonstrated towards the end of the video. Please look at the logic of the study to the end. The debts of the organization under study amount to $0.187 billion. Financial liabilities to balance sheet capitalization amount to 116.9% of capital. Assessment of the company's financial obligations. Bad, -1 point. The ratio of the company's stock market value to its profit is 380.8. The subcategory average of 17.3 is 95% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of stock market value to profit ratios in comparison with subcategory companies. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $0 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are unknown, which is extremely negative for the company. Estimation of the expected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 8.8. The average for the subcategory is 1.1 and this is 700% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the indicators of the exchange price to its revenue in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $80 million. Forward revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. This is bad for the company's price. Assessment of expected future revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. The margin is 0.1%, with an average in the subcategory of 6.3%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 6.1%. Profitability assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 0.056%. This is 366% less than the share of market capitalization. This shows the imbalance in the company's stock price Abacus Life, ABL, rather towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is equal to $6,680,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $1,442,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 363.2%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $0,000. Average in the subcategory, $83,400. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of profit per individual company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's revenue per employee is $761,000. By subcategory $1,333,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 75%. Estimation of revenue per individual company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Shares are short 17.7%, with a subcategory average of 4.2%. This is an indicator of a possible short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 28% for the company Abacus Life Inc. Whereas in the subcategory this level is 54%. Technically, the subcategory's shares are valued higher than the company's Abacus Life, ABL. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Abacus Life Inc. and subcategory shares. We can see that over 12 months the company's shares Abacus Life Inc. showed a dynamics of 4%. 29.1% are against price changes in the subcategory. This definitely doesn't mean anything, but we need to take note of this fact. The total result is as follows: -7 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 2.1 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire US stock market in aggregate. Note that the average rating for the market as a whole is 0.4 points. Against a score of -7 points for Abacus Life, ABL. Let's go to the order table, which is available to you. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all previously made decisions by the reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the analysis of the company Abacus Life, ABL. Guru.Markets. Open a deal because Abacus Life, ABL, is an overvalued company in the subcategory. Thank you to the audience for watching this video and for using the information system, Guru.Markets. You are all the coolest audience on the planet.